What's up, YouTube? It's Taz. We're back for episode 3, Binding of Isaac Repentance, baby. Okay, so last episode, we managed to clear the challenges, get some work done. We did that without our mods. Now, I turned them back on. So we're gonna keep on going with our next Isaac run. We're gonna keep achievement hunting here. I don't know how far we're gonna get exactly, but you know what? Why not give it a shot here? Oh, shoo! Oh my goodness. I don't like starting off my 120 volt. That's a friggin' good one, let me tell you. I really like the fact that I can just stand around and do constant damage without having to put any work in, because I'm sure, as you can tell, I'm a very lazy individual. Now we're cooking with gas here. And see, especially for rooms like that, that's clean and easy. You just stand around, everybody dies. That's my favorite kind of room, where everyone dies. Easy game. Anyways, hope you guys have been doing well. I'm trying my best to upload relatively consistently here. Can't guarantee that I will be doing that every single day, because I'm sure, as many of you have, I do have my own day-to-day responsibilities. But I'm going to do my best to make sure that this is a priority. I'm going to be ideally starting to stream at some point. I don't know when that's going to be, though. One thing I think we discussed last time, or I mentioned last time, was just my teleportation mod that I tend to use. I'm going to try to avoid using it just to keep the raw a little bit run, and you'll probably see me edit around a lot of stuff anyways. Like, I'm going to be doing some jump cuts, getting rid of what I like to call waste product, which I'm a business guy, so, waste product, it's just a business term that I like to throw out every now and then to impress people who don't understand any business terms, even though impressing people with business terms is not something you should be trying to do on a day-to-day basis. Nevertheless. My work travels into my real life, I guess. Alright, easy room. I don't know what the goal of this run is going to be, to be honest. I think it'll be probably try to go up, I guess. Last time we had a crazy run, and I mean crazy. Like, what do we get? Like Guppy, quad shot, Deadeye, and I think near the end we got homing tears. That was pretty crazy. Which is why I thought, at least this time, my expectation was that we're just gonna have a terrible run. And I mean garbage, like shit. But so far, 120 volt, I really can't complain. As long as I chase on the enemies and, just keep them hanging around behind me, should be a pretty good run. I hate this game. I'm back to my old screaming and yelling. We do have 2 keys. Ooh, another bomb. Ooh, hearts. This one's gonna be a bomb. Ha ha ha. Good thing I am a genius gamer. Okay, we gotta go all the way back to the start, but honestly, I'm way too lazy to do that right now. So what we're gonna try to do instead is just dummy this fool with some 120 volt action here, and it's working. I'm a genius. Oh, come on, bud. Yeah, buddy. Take consolation prize. 3 coins. That feels odd. I haven't seen 3 coins from consolation prize before. I walked into this room. Oh my god, are we doing a rerun of last run? Okay, well, I wasn't going to take the devil deals, but if you're just going to give me 2 Guppy items for free right off the bat, I mean, I don't have a reason to say no. What else can be done at this point? Do we take Horror Babylon? Nah, we're trying to go for Soul Hearts. It wouldn't make sense to. Okay, yeah. So, what looks to be a great start once more is upon us, I guess. We're going to see how far we can get with this run now. I'm sure this is going to be an easy win, to be honest. I don't think I've lost. I mean, you guys have seen every episode I've uploaded, but I don't think I've lost a run on this account, or this profile, since I opened it. Which, granted, by now it's probably been like a week. And like 3 games maybe, so like, yeah. Oh, sick! Not bad. Spectral Tears, can't complain. So yeah, I'm not expecting to lose another one. You've given us another opportunity, and I still won't take it. But I appreciate the offer. Yeah, so one beautiful thing is that we did complete Boss Rush. Oh yeah, I didn't show the run seed. 8GMK G238. Not bad. I'm gonna check this out. We have enough hearts. Was it worth it? Let's find out. I'm gonna pop this. Okay. Wasn't really worth it. Or was it? Let's see what we get. Oh, this would have been useful like a minute ago. Okay, so next floor. Oh my god, I did it again with the boss, didn't I? Where I skipped the cutscene. Whatever. You guys don't need to know. You want to learn the name of the bosses? Just go to the Isaac wiki. Just search it yourself. Yeah, I might get it at some point. I might remember to just not skip over them, but until then, sorry guys. You're stuck with me being a buffoon. Oh, I thought it was so good. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh, I hate getting caught in the middle. I hate these spinny guys too, by the way. In terms of the list of... For fuck's sake, jeez. In terms of the list of mobs, enemies, and Isaac that I hate, these spinny shooting guys are up there. Let me tell you, they are up there. And I used to never be bad at dealing with them too. I don't know what happened. Like, at some point, I think I just stopped being good at this game. Some may argue I was never good to begin with, but I mean, you don't get Platinum Gone on every other Isaac unless you know how to play the game, you know what I mean? Which is weird, again. This is the only Isaac that I haven't fully played through. Granted, as I mentioned last episode, time constraints, life gets to you, but it's just a weird thing, you know? Like, oh god, I'm playing like trash! Are you? Okay. Die. This is really gonna be bad, but that was arguably one of my worst rooms. Not just like this run specifically, like in general, I am terrible with that room. Oh! Okay, well I deserve that. I don't even care anymore. Okay, we're gonna try to recollect ourselves here. Dead Sea Scrolls. Let's see what we can get. It was the nail. I mean, that would have been good again. Probably 30 seconds ago. But I'm gonna try to not lose this half black heart now that we do have it, because I would like to keep it for the next floor, because that way we do have a higher chance of getting a deal with the devil on the next floor. I think it goes up to what, 60 something ish percent, maybe 75, probably not 75, and that would give us a really good chance of maybe getting an early Guppy, which is more or less a guaranteed run winner. What is the range of 120 volt? Like, I'm getting oddly close to these guys, and they are still not dying. It is making me upsetty spaghetti, let me tell you. Oh my god, not carpal tunnel, but my forearms. Killing me. Killing me from the gym today. No! You know what? We're going Giga mode. I'm not losing anymore. Never mind. Oh, I just want to use 120 volt on this guy and not have to aim or shoot or put effort into this game. Why is he making my life difficult? What? Wow. This is just a repeat of the last video. You're going to hear me make a lot of weird noises and get hit a lot, apparently. This is friggin' embarrassing. But I refuse to lose on this run. I don't want to lose on a single run for this playthrough. And speaking of playthroughs, I do want to do challenge runs, or I guess challenge style runs at some point, which I could do on my main account, granted. Although I don't have every unlock on my main account yet. I do have most of them. I'm missing very few. So if you guys would like to see any challenge runs or any other type of content, Isaac or otherwise, honestly, it could be anything. Name a game, I could probably just buy it and play it, you know. But if you want to see any of that, just give me a shout, because you know, I'm trying to expand my gaming horizons. I'm trying to learn new games, you know, really see what the gaming world has to offer. Secret Room. Knew it. Giga Brain genius. Couldn't have been anywhere else. Yeah, there was a lot left in the map, but it couldn't have been anywhere else just because I knew that, so, like, you know. When you guys get as good as me picking out the secret rooms, then you'll understand where the technique comes from, Squidward. I'm gonna check out this cursed room because since we lost our half black heart anyways, I don't care about losing another couple hearts. Rune shard, we're gonna save for the next floor. Maybe there's like a curse of something and I get like a weakened Dagas and, you know, purifies that. I don't know if a weakened Dagas would purify that though, or is it Dagas? I've heard people call it Dagas. I'm gonna call it Dagas. Anyways, why don't we give this a shot? Boom! Didn't do anything. Okay. Oh, there you go. Yeah, displayed like a decent portion of the floor. Okay. I gotta start paying more attention to that. Yeah, so like I was saying, my gameplay severely hindered. No Johns for my terrible gameplay, by the way. In general, I'd probably still be bad, just like I am this run, but definitely hindered by the effects of the gym. Ooh, piggy bank. Ideally, we don't have to flatworm. What the hell? Where did that come from? Anyways, ideally, we don't have to use piggy bank because I don't want to get hit. So my movement, you might notice, will be off because of the aforementioned forearm tiredness jump. Come on, jumpers. Yeah, I'm ready for you. So don't expect the highest quality run here. Expect the guy to talk a lot. As I mentioned before, well, why else would you watch my content? I just talk a lot and try my best to sound interesting. Yo, Guppy! Easy run, easy game, easy run, easy game. I swear I'm not modding this. Like, I don't even know how the mods work. I just install them through Steam. Like, I don't understand this. But we're getting incredibly lucky these first couple runs here. I'm not gonna lie to you. Now I don't even really care about the deal chance, because, like, what am I gonna do with it? It was a great way to start the game. Great way to end a night as well. I guess something I should mention is that for those of you who don't know, but I do assume a lot of you do know, Guppy is a transformation that happens when you get 3 Guppy items. In this case, I got Guppy's tail, Guppy himself, or herself, and, oh, Guppy's head, right, which is my active item in the top left there. So, with those, you turn into Guppy, which gives you flight and makes your tears generate flies on hit. And flies do, I believe, God, that was terrible still. Double damage? Double your tear damage? So the more damage your tears do, the more damage your flies do. And then for those of you who watched my last video, if you get that, the Hive Mind shop item, that'll give you even stronger flies. I believe, don't quote me on this, and I'll probably put up a graphic at this point, but I believe it doubles your fly damage, which is quadrupling of your tier damage overall. 4 uncollected pickups from the previous floor. This could prove to be more useful, and since we already have the pupilla duplexia, like I said, don't know names, I don't really need wider tier shots than that. I mean, we got spectral tiers and flies, so I can literally just stand here and do nothing. Yeah, okay. Easy game. Synth oil and deal. With Guppy, you can't turn it down. I'm going to take dark matter. Small damage up. Fear shots could be nice. And I'm not too concerned for health or survivability anymore because of Guppy and the 9 lives. See, what I'm doing now is I'm considering getting false PhD. It will give us a black heart, so we would survive regardless. But all our pills become bad, although we do get some crazy damage ups. You know what? I'm going to take it. I don't really care. I always forget it drops a pill. That was stupid. You know what? I'm going to mission all the way back to this mini boss. I want to fight him. Let's see what we got here. Raph Simmons. Just like ASAP Rocky. That was an easy fight. The rest of this game is a... Man, runs like this are fun. Very, very fun. I would love to have runs like this, but not all the time. Reasoning being, it kinda takes away the challenge from Isaac. And by kinda, I mean fully, because all you have to do is... In a case like this where I have spectral tears, so I shoot over barriers, I can fly, so I can fly over barriers, and I generate flies? Like, what do I really have to worry about, you know? I shoot enough, build a whole ring of flies around me, and then stand in one spot. Nothing can kill me. So I've been trying a new lifting regimen at the gym. For those of you who lift, although gamers don't lift. I remember when that used to be a stereotype when I was younger about game. Ooh! That was really stupid. Please ignore the sound I just made. I remember when that used to be a stereotype about gamers, but now I feel like gaming is probably the new wave, the new meta. The real life meta, if that makes sense. Gamers are starting to become cool now, you know what I mean? Like, when I was a kid, if you played video games, you were a lame-o. Like, you know, you probably, and odds are, in all fairness, that you probably... So embarrassing. You probably did meet that stereotype of fat nerd gamer back in the day. Not so much anymore. You know, gamers are healthy people. Gamers, we care about mental health and stuff, and physical health and stuff, and appearances, I guess. Well, that's kind of more of a superficial thing, but you get my point. It's not all about sitting down and drinking and eating your game fuel and Mountain Dew and all that fun stuff. Now it's about taking care of your health. And making interesting content. Ooh, the Cage. That's his name. I remember it, I think. I'm like 99% sure it's the Cage. If I'm wrong, I'll be embarrassed. He is much easier for me because I am Guppy. Because now I can just stand here, and his tremors is what I'm going to call them, and his roly-poly-olies can't hit me. Easy fight. Although I did get hit at one point during the level, so it doesn't really matter. Haha, Roid Rage is good. I need the speed. I'm feeling very, very sluggish, and I don't like that in video games. Anyways, going back to what I was saying before. Been trying a new lifting split at the gym. Oh my god, I fucking suck at this. Where I used to do, I guess it's like a modification of the bro split. I used to not be a fan of the bro split, but I've been doing a lot more research. I've been lifting for a long time. So I've gone through a bunch of different styles and I guess forms over the year. But as research comes out, all my lifting improves, which is nice. But I've been following, I guess, a modified bro split. I used to go 5 days a week. We're gonna check out this room, and I would do shoulders, arms. Ooh, I'm gonna take this. I'm not taking that. Spawns 1 black heart. In this case, very useful because of the black heart. And the I'm excited isn't gonna affect this room. And then we're gonna take the bed, which we can't take, and then we're gonna go down. Ooh, it's an underground shop. I don't know what these are actually called, to be honest. Dang, this is a tough one. Since we're Guppy, I don't actually need Guppy's head, because I can generate flies as is. If we take Mom's pill bottle of pills, granted, while bad pills, we can generate pills. I'm going to take restock. I'm going to take... honestly, none of the rest. And I'm just going to leave to check if we hit everything, because I feel like we didn't. I feel like we didn't go to the treasure room, if memory serves me correctly, and it did. Gymming! Oh my goodness, I keep dodging off the topic. I gotta, that's a bad habit I gotta fix. Started doing a split where I used to do 5 days a week of shoulders, in no particular order, shoulders, chest, back, arms, legs, with abs mixed in every day, and potentially secondary or tertiary muscles, just ones that are typically weak. I started doing more after reading up many papers. After doing many a day of research, I have discovered some things that I thought would be beneficial towards putting on muscle, such as hitting the same muscle group more than once a week actually leads to additional growth. That's 1. 2 is burp. 3 is additional rest time is not to be forgotten. Additional rest time is very important. You gotta let your nervous system recover. You gotta let your bones harden. If you're lifting heavy, which I tend to, I like to hit my compounds. So I've been trying a lot of different lifts over the years, or styles, forms, splits, everything. And oh, I didn't mean to take that. Oh, cane. Okay, I guess I did. And this one has been working for me really well. I actually had to take a week off of the gym this past week due to some personal matters. And that was when I came back, I was like way stronger than I was the week before that. And you know, normally I do go through like a deload, which for those of you who don't know, a deload is basically just a week where while you're lifting, or I guess one run through of your split when you're lifting, you basically just cut all your weight down to a minimal amount to avoid putting a significant load on your central nervous system, letting your body rest up. So you just do really lightweight, high reps, high sets, kind of hypertrophy type stuff. And when you come back the next week, you more often than not find you are much stronger. And so I guess while I stopped working out entirely for the week, I ended up still kind of effectively doing an early deload, and it came back a lot stronger. It felt amazing. That being said, I can't deload again for a while. I gotta be going for some increased numbers every time I'm running it back to the gym from here on in. So for those of you who lift, I'm sure you understand the enjoyment and struggle of hitting a gym. Let's see what the shop holds. Mom's bracelet. 10 cents. I have 73 cents. I'm going to pick this up because we have the restock. I'm also going to pick Mom's purse up. I'm not going to pick up Boom. I don't want the magnet. So what I'm going to do, I don't need Guppy's head either. I forgot about this. We're going to keep... And this is why we want Mom's bracelet. Boom. Easy game. We need to find a key. What I will do is with mitosis, I'm going to take this. I think that's how it's pronounced. Well, we'll find out in a sec when I do some work here. I want to take Pinky Eye. That was my point. It is myosotis. I'm not dyslexic. With myosotis and Pink Eye, boom! Holy! Rocks do damage. Wow, that never occurred to me. These are weapons. Myosotis and Pinky Eye. We're going to see if we can do some poison damage and keep our collectible game up, because next floor, wait, what floor is this? Steps 2. Okay, maybe there won't be a next floor. There you go. Poison damage hitting. If there is a next floor, I would like to carry down some of these goodies, to be honest, some of these consumables. Pinking shears. Yikes. I'm gonna just clear these out to see if we got any coins. Oh boy. Yeah, we're gonna take the pinking shears. I like the pinking shears a lot. Oh, did not mean to do that. I'm so bad at this game. I like the pinking shears a lot because, I mean, when you can't fly, it's a lot more useful because it gives you flight for a room. And the more important thing is that it generates that Isaac familiar for the room, which does a lot of contact damage. For a boss like Mom, for example, the damage that the pinking shears does would add up fast. And I mean like really fast. In fact, I will show you how fast. Watch this. Pop it. He's going to skip this. But now he's going to target all the... Ooh! Clean dodge. All the small guys, which is going to make my life a lot easier because I don't have to put as much effort into dodging anymore. I basically just got to dodge the big foot and easy game. What can I say? Okay, so I guess we're going down. And I'm spun already? What? Oh, synth oil, road rage, and speedball. Nice. My 3 favorite drugs. Bad trip. Oh.
Bad trip.
Where's the damage? Oh, we don't get damage from this one. Ah, we get a black heart. Little pointless, I guess, but it did convert a soul heart to a black heart, which is pretty useful. Does 120 volt generate flies? We're gonna find out in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Oh, it does. Cool. I'm gonna use that to my advantage. Sit around and be lazy. Oh, not good. Speaking of Dragon Ball Z, one game that I really, really enjoyed playing, Dragon Ball Fighter Z. So way back in the day, I was very, very much into Super Smash Bros. Melee, and not the casual gameplay. I was into the competitive scene. Granted, I'd only played in one tournament, but ooh, I probably had like a 5 or 6 month period. Actually, it was over a year now that I think about it. From the end of high school towards like my first year of university, where I just played so much Melee, especially because I had a friend who was like really good at Melee. Not winning consistent tournaments good, but just good, really good. Actually, I did have another friend who was winning tournaments consistently, so I had a couple friends who played Smash and were very, very good at it. So I got really into Smash and just kind of became their sparring dummy, I guess. But then I just really loved the game because, like, I played it as a kid casually, and you know, the one problem with getting into the competitive scene with any game is that once you play it competitively, you'll never get that sense of childhood nostalgia back, which, you know, kind of sucks, but regardless, it's a fun way to pass the game as an adult, I guess. Fun way to pass the time playing the game as an adult. Yeah, we're just gonna keep going here. So I used to play Melee a lot, and that got me really into fighting games, like really into fighting games. So when I found Dragon Ball Fighter Z, range down, yeah, I don't really care. Damage up, I'll take it. X-Lax, baby, will take nothing, I guess. When I got into Dragon Ball Fighter Z, which was Dragon Ball Z was a show and a series including Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball GT that I watched a lot as a kid. I was beyond hyped. It was like a childhood dream come true. Kind of like that same feeling that I got when I was playing competitive Melee, except way more enjoyable because I didn't have any interest. After having played Melee and taking it very seriously, I had no interest in learning how to play Dragon Ball Fighter Z at a serious or competitive level. So it made the game a lot of fun to play. Like, way more fun than I ever expected to have playing the game. For those of you who played like Budokai Tenkaichi 3 or like, well, the whole Budokai series, which I believe was on Xbox and maybe some other consoles. This is our last floor, so we are going to take the tick and we're going to replace Maya Sotis. It was like, Dragon Ball Fighter Z felt like a much more modernized version of those games because obviously you couldn't like fly around and stuff, you just jump and, you know, super dash. But it made it feel a lot more like basically any other modern 1v1 fighting game, like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, I guess the, what is it, Justice League, but like the Injustice, I guess it's called Injustice. Those games. And I really like those games as well. I just never really owned a console growing up that could play them. And now as an adult, don't even like console gaming anymore. Just want to play PC games. Granted, a lot of the... Woo! Wrong time for I'm excited. Granted, a lot of the PC games, or a lot of the console games that you'd like to play, aside from the exclusives, all available on PC anyways, so why get a console when they're also cross-platform for most modern games now? Oh, that was dumb. Do I want to go to that cursed room? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Speaking of cross-console, come on, please. Nice. Good fly. My first cross-console game that I played was Halo Infinite. Oh, that was close. Halo Infinite. Amazing game. First Halo that I guess I've owned. I've played other Halos, of course, but this is the first one that I owned, and man, was that fun. So much fun. I binged that game for like 2 or 3 months with a couple of my buddies who played on Xbox at the time. So they were crazy with it. But I had 1 or 2 other friends who played on PC. And I remember one of my favorite parts about playing on PC was just seeing how mad my friends would get when I got like decent at the game at a very rapid rate because I'm using a mouse instead of a fucking controller. Oh, seeing the salt was so much fun. That being said, don't play that game anymore. Looking for new games to play. Actually, another crazy cool game? Elden Ring. Oh my god, I know I mentioned last episode that I played a lot of RPGs growing up. So Elden Ring was like... Look, at some point I lost time to play games in general. And now, as an adult with a little less responsibilities than I had in school, I'm trying to get back into it. So, when my buddy told me to get Elden Ring, he spent all day long, I mean all day long, talking about how good Elden Ring was. So I said, you know what? And so did my brother, actually. So I said, at one point I said, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to try it out. Man, why did I ever wait that long to try out that game? It is so much fun. I had to stop because, again, it was just taking up too much of my life. Like, all I would do was sit around and play Elden Ring and not leave basically not even leave my room, which, I mean, besides to, you know, do the normal stuff, eat and work out and stuff like that, but, it was a bad habit for a while. But that being said, I think I'm ready to get back into it. I think I can control myself a lot better. And that was literally this year, too, so, for those of you hearing me talk about, that was bad. For those of you hearing me talk about sitting in my room playing like a nerd, and also conversely talking about how being a gamer is cool again, I embodied every single aspect that I talked about pretty much this year alone, and this is the year that I've had the most opportunity to play video games again. I guess since becoming a full-fledged adult, which was a number of years ago, not even remotely close to now. Okay, one thing is we don't have any orbitals, and I am really good. I am really good gamer. Alright, well, that was a pretty easy run. Pretty quick, too. And, we're gonna continue the Isaac grind next episode, but please, you know, like, comment, subscribe, do the same old, same old. Let me know what you guys want to see. If you want to keep seeing Isaac content, I'm down to keep playing Isaac. If you want to see other games, ooh, is that rubber cement? I guess so. If you want to see any other games, I'm down to try new games as well. So just let me know what you want to see. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Well, I have to go once again. I'm not going to see you. You'll see me.